morning to you, Grenada, Carrier, Cupidi, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. Welcome to Good Morning Grenada for today. It's Friday. Yes, it is Friday already. And it is the 24th day of April 2026. Gordon Joseph in your company, as always, so happy to be here. So happy. I am thankful for life. Gratitude is a must, as Lauren will say. Lauren, good morning to you and Joan. A Friday morning prayer. Heavenly Father, as the sun rises on this Friday, I pause in your presence with a heart full of gratitude. Thank you for walking with me through the joys and trials of this week. Your faithfulness has been my anchor, your love my refuge. Lord, as I step into this day, help me to carry your peace into every moment. Let my words be gentle, my actions kind, and my spirit open to your leading. May I be a vessel of your compassion to those who feel forgotten, a light to those in darkness, and a friend to the lonely. Bless those who are weary, those who are searching, and those who are hurting. Wrap them in your comfort and remind them they are never alone. Prepare our hearts for the weekend ahead. May it be a time of rest, renewal, and deeper connection with you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. Friday's blessings. Take a deep breath. You made it through the week. Today, choose joy. Let gratitude fill your heart and peace guide your steps, no matter what lies ahead. Remember, God's goodness follows you everywhere you go. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. That's from Psalms 23 and verse 6. Thank you so much, Evangelist. You know what? Yeah, I've got to do this. I've got to come here. He never failed me yet. 26 minutes on to 7 o'clock. That is the time. Yeah. It is indeed a good day to have a good day in a good way. Good morning, Jillian McIntyre, Yulin Alexander. Good morning, Mildred. That I don't go down on my knees and put Jesus in it. Good morning to you, Petlin. Good morning. How are you doing? Where are you? You're on your way to work, right? To you and all the commuters on the bus with you. Good morning to each and every one of you. Hope you all are doing well. Veronica Sandy is with us. Sylvina Charles, Mildred Smith. Who else? Michelle Bernard, Gracelyn Buckmeyer. Good morning. Yolan Swan is with us. I hope you all are doing fine. Jennifer Colimo, good morning. Lauren and Joan, good morning. Yeah, hope you all are doing well. Tanti Marcy, Keisha, Khalid, and the entire team at Care Bears, good morning. Tanti in Tempe, how are you doing? And Philip, good morning. Good morning, Miss Lydia Courtney Francis and family. And you know, whenever I say that, I've got to say good morning to your both families at home and at work. The Grenlec family, good morning. Prudence Grenade, good morning. Miss Slocum, how are you doing? Hope you all are doing fine, yeah? Hold on. Yeah, he never fails. The word of the day today, that word is support. Support. S-U-P-P-O-R-T. Support. And what it means to help or assist. Yeah. Support, to help or assist. And as we look at what's happening nowadays, what's trending, we need to be supportive of each other. So therefore, we can use the word that way in a sentence. The community offered support. Yep. The community offered support. Eggies, you and Chief, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing? The entire posse out there in Apretut, hope you all are doing fine. Esther and your dear son, good morning. The folks in Pomrose. Yeah, good morning. The McMeals. Doggy, good morning to you. The fried chicken lady down at the bus stop in Pomrose Junction. Good morning. I can't remember your name, but good morning to you. The folks inside of Latant and Crochet. The folks at the home in Crochet. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you all are doing fine. The Chichester home. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank the Lord. It's Friday.
To Lucy Thomas King.
Arise and praise the Lord. Thank Him.
Thank the Lord.
The motivational tip of the day is up next. All those of you who are mourning a loved one, man,
Let's praise the Lord.
I empathize with you. I know what it is like. Auntie Elsa, long time no see, long time no hear. What's going on, girl? You alright? So today I want you to act as if what you do makes a difference. Why? Because it does. Yeah, it does. Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. Whether it's a good or a bad difference, a negative or a positive difference, whatever you do makes a difference. The world would not be the same without your actions, as minute as they may be. Hey, Uncle Glyden, good morning. How is Curty doing this morning and his family? Carly, good morning. I'll probably just tell Carly and Cassie I say morning, right? Daddy Joe. Yeah, Joe, big man. Pops, how you doing? Miss Annie, how you doing? Good morning to the entire home circle. Ashlyn, Micah, Curty, Daniel, Delia, Carla. Everybody, good morning. Roger and the guys, how you all doing? Yeah, hope you all doing fine.
For every breath you
It's 21 minutes on to 7 o'clock. I hope you had a great week, all right? I hope Friday is the culmination of a good work week for you. You're satisfied that you did your best, you gave it your all,
we gotta praise the Lord.
and you're waiting to see what the paycheck will be, you know, because you worked for it. Good morning to all the police officers, the security guards, all those of you in the nursing fraternity, the medical fraternity, good morning. As a matter of fact, someone says best wishes. Let me get it. Would like to send best wishes to the 2026 graduating class of St. Joseph's Convent, St. Andrew. Yeah, when is graduation, boy? I know they usually have an early graduation. You know, coming to think of it, the graduation season is coming up, man. Yeah.
It's only Jesus alone can do.
Only Him can take care of you in this troubled world that we are faced with now, man. The world is really chaotic. My friends up in Mount Nesbitt, good morning. How you all doing? Guav, good morning. Hope all is well, huh? Basil Bernstein Caliste, good morning, my brother from another mother. Benedict Still, good morning. Yeah. Otis Fireball Primus. Glenn Belfon, the Minister of Love and Local Worries, he calls it. The Noel family in Grenville, good morning. Babas, good morning to you. Maxi Bowler and the guys. Ian Best. The teachers at the Grenville Secondary School. Mr. Wendell Maxwell, good morning, bro. How you doing? Long time no see. I hope you're retired now, right? You're fully retired and you're not, not working anymore because you worked hard, papi. Yeah, sit back now, kick up the foot and just relax, you know what I'm saying? Buzzing this morning in the news, what's making the rounds this morning? Government moves to strengthen labor market, and also there is a reef monitor training launched. That's to boost the marine conservation. That's locally. In the region, former Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister slams the government security approach. Internationally, Israel-Lebanon truce extended amid ongoing tensions. And in sports, youth football festival set for St. Patrick and classic lighting on the relay meet on this weekend.
So the scripture says Jesus alone can do it, baby. Oh, yeah. Do it for me.
Those are the buzzing stories. Yeah, we'll have the details to them and much more coming up in the morning edition of news. Those of you in the diaspora, good morning, Reverend Caesar, you and your entire team out there in East Flatbush, New York. Hope you all are doing fine. Good morning to the folks in Carriacou and Pity Martinique. Joylyn Barry, good morning. I lost one of my uncle, oh my goodness. Joylyn, my condolences to you. Be strong. Lydia Alexander, good morning. Apritut in the house. What's up? Yeah, Monica Miros Williams, Veronica Sandy, Sherry Ann Nichols. No job for you this year. I'm being provocative, all right? Yeah, how you doing, man? How are you doing? Joylyn Barry, Louisa Philip Flanders, June Regis, good morning. Rita Williams is with us, as always, man. Mary E. Banks. Wow, we have some people here this morning, boy. Good morning, Michael Hutchinson there, the karaoke man. Good morning to you. Good morning, Mikey, also. I hope you all are doing fine, yeah?
This song is dedicated
Satires in St. Patrick, Davy,
to Thomas King.
the Simon family, the Fletcher family. Good morning, Fudge, and all the wonderful folks inside of Resource in St. Mark. Roslyn Cato's family. Sylvester Simon, we call him Silo. He say he wants to go to Iran.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, go on. Folks, the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Yes. When I don't mean believers go consign me.
Lights on, energy up. It's time for Classic, and Digital Grenada is ready to step onto the field. We might not be professional athletes, but we're putting our best foot forward for the spirit of teamwork, fun, and community. Come out and support the Digital team as we take part in the Classic lighting games and light up the stadium together. You can grab your tickets in any Digital store, and don't forget, the proceeds go right back into supporting the community initiatives and furthering sporting developments. Digital Grenada, powered for you.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Across our Caribbean, we're going digital, working smarter and living safer online.
In Dominica, we don't fall for fake prices. We check before we click.
In Grenada, we verify before we share, keeping our hard-earned money safe from hackers.
In St. Lucia, we report cyberbullying, protecting our children and each other.
In St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we report scams fast, protecting our neighbors and our communities.
Together, we're building a cyber-smart Caribbean, keeping our people and our data safe, standing up to scams and cybercrime. We stay connected, but always alert. This message is brought to you by the Caribbean Digital Transformation Project. Stay smart, stay safe. Think Card TP. Visit cardtpconnect.org.
This is the morning edition of news for today, Friday, 24th April 2026. In the headlines, government moves to strengthen labor market. A reef monitor training launched to boost marine conservation. In the region, former Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister slams government security approach. Internationally, Israel-Lebanon truce extended amid ongoing tensions. And in sports, youth football festival set for St. Patrick and the communal classic lighting meet on this weekend. The details to these and more after these messages.
You've arrived in paradise. You felt the rhythm. Now let's make sure you say it right.
My name is Florian. I'm from the beautiful Aida Perla cruise ship. So today, like we Germans say, we are in Grenada. But I heard in English it's called Grenada.
Say it right. Grenada.
Say it right.
Grenada.
That's right. Grenada. There we go. Say it right. It's Grenada. It's not Grenada. It's Grenada. Say it right.
Right Choice Promotion presents Lyrics and Laughter, the ultimate pre-Mother's Day show. It's coming to the Grenada Trade Center on Sunday, May the 3rd from 5 p.m. Get ready for an evening of non-stop comedy, sweet Caribbean vibes, and pure entertainment. From Trinidad and Tobago, the funniest man in the region, Errol Fabian.
She said not even my shoes. I said no.
Humorous Calypsonians, Trinidad Rio.
Going back to basics.
And the Calypso princess herself, Kareen Ashe from the Spice Isles. 2 decades of legend, Randy Isaac, Little Reds, plus local comedy king, Robert White, Dillian Walters, Fat Man George, and Kareem Alexis. Delivering lyrical mastery, 11-time Calypso Monarch scholar. All backed by the Heatwave Band. With special musical treats from Lyndon Langdon on sax and Jelani Moses on violin. It's lyrics, it's laughter, it's music, it's vibes. Tickets just $75. Available now at gotofed.com and other outlets island-wide. Treat mom, treat your partner, treat yourself. Lyrics and laughter. Sunday, May the 3rd, 5 p.m. Grenada Trade Center. Don't miss it. Fire up the coals, bring the flavor. It's time to crown the King of the Grill. Maggie King of the Grill 2026 is calling you. Think you got the creativity, the skills, and the fire to rule the grill? This is the ultimate showdown for chefs, backyard masters, and the food lovers alike. Step up, show your talent, and claim your spot among the best. With over $5,000 in cash and prizes to be won, the stakes has never been hotter. Happening Saturday, May the 30th. Register now. Call or WhatsApp 407-8458. But hurry, registration close April the 30th. Don't wait. Bring your fire, bring your flavor, and bring your A-game. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026, where champions are made on the grill.
Good Friday morning, everyone. With the details, I am Gordon Joseph, welcoming Graphics and his audience from Hot 98 FM. In the local news, Grenada is set to launch its first Decent Work Country program on May 1st. It's aimed at strengthening working conditions and opportunities across the labor sector. The initiative, developed with support from the International Labour Organization, the ILO, focuses on improving labor governance, expanding decent work opportunities, and strengthening social protections. Officials say the program will also support skills training, small business development, and better working conditions in key sectors such as tourism. Authorities say the program sets a roadmap for a more productive workforce and a stronger economy. The Grenada Sustainable Development Trust Fund has launched a training for community-based reef monitors under its Or Bay or Future project. The program supports protection of the Woburn-Clarkscourt Bay Marine Protected Area. Participants are receiving training in coral reef identification, marine species monitoring, and reef health data collection, as well as conservation and climate resilience. Officials say the initiative aims to strengthen community involvement in marine stewardship and protect key coastal ecosystems. And finally, on the local front, the Ministry of Agricultural Lands and Forestry Grenada is advising the public of an early closure of its Southern District Agricultural Office at Lassages in St. David today. The office will close at 12 noon. The ministry apologizes for any inconvenience caused and says normal operations will resume on the next business day. That's the local news. Stay with us. The regional and international developments, they are straight ahead. Turning to the region, we head to Trinidad and Tobago, where the former Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley is criticizing the government's approach to crime, describing it as a rolling state of emergency. In comments on social media, Rowley accused the administration of misleading the public and failing to address deeper issues affecting national security. His remarks come as Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar points to new data showing a decline in serious and violent crime this year. However, concerns remain following a recent quadruple murder, including the killing of a child, which has reignited debate over public safety. The United States Department of State has launched a new initiative to boost American investment in Caribbean port development. The department announced a $10 million in funding through the Caribbean Basin Security Initiative to support more resilient port infrastructure. The effort comes as global interest grows in the Caribbean strategic maritime sector. Now looking further afield, U.S. President Donald Trump says a ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon will be extended by 3 weeks following talks in Washington. The truce aims to halt weeks of fighting between Israel and the Iran-backed group Hezbollah. Trump says both sides are committed to continuing discussions, with further meetings expected at the White House. Despite the agreement, tensions remain high, with both Israel and Hezbollah accusing each other of violating the ceasefire. William Ruto is facing backlash after remarks about Nigerian accented English sparked criticism online. Speaking to Kenyans in Italy, Ruto suggested Nigerian English could be difficult to understand and joked that a translator may be needed, while praising Kenya's own English proficiency. The comments drew strong reactions from Nigerians and others across Africa who accused the president of being dismissive and insensitive. The controversy has reignited ongoing social media tensions between the two countries. That's the regional and international news. Stay with us. The sports segment is straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. The Grenada Football Association, the GFA, is set to host a grassroots festival this Saturday at the Fond Playing Field in St. Patrick. The event, which runs from 9 a.m. to noon, will feature young players from across the island in a series of development-focused activities. Organizers say the festival is aimed at nurturing talent and promoting the growth of grassroots football in Grenada. It is also expected to highlight the role of youth development and the future of the sports locally. The second annual Classic Lighting is on this weekend at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. That's the athletic meeting. According to the organizers, the event is going to be, like the name suggests, classic. It is the opportunity to continue the rivalry already started during this year's athletic season. With a number of exciting events, Saturday and Sunday are expected to be epic. What makes the meet even more interesting is the fact that all proceeds will be donated to charitable initiatives. That's all the sports we've got at this time. I urge you to go on down to the stadium tomorrow and Sunday and be a part of it. Folks, the weather forecast is straight ahead.
Choose my toilet paper, made right here in the Isle of Spice. Cherish space off Harbor Bay, super value every day. The price is right and locally they're made. Support local when you purchase Cherish and other quality brands from Grenada Paper Products.
The forecast, we join forecaster Vondi Cyrus at the forecast desk at the MBIA. Good morning, Vondi.
Good morning to you and to your listeners. Here's the weather for today, Friday, 24th April, 2026. It is a fair morning at the MBIA. Winds are variable at 3 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 1012.6 millibars. That is below normal and rising. The present temperature is 28.4 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity is 76%. Yesterday's highest temperature was 30.7 degrees Celsius. Last night's lowest temperature was 25.6 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was no rainfall recorded here at the MBIA. Hence, the month's total remains at 25.3 millimeters. Now to look at the public weather forecast valid for today and tonight for the state of Grenada. Conditions are expected to be partly cloudy and slightly hazy with light to moderate morning and nighttime showers. Today's maximum temperature can be around 30.5 degrees Celsius. Wind east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Tides are currently rising, will be high at 8 a.m. and low at 4 p.m. Sunset today is 6:20, sunrise tomorrow 5:50. Just a recap of the public weather forecast valid for today and tonight for the state of Grenada. Conditions are expected to be partly cloudy and slightly hazy with light to moderate morning and nighttime showers. From the Met Services, this is Vondi Cyrus, and just a reminder to everyone listening today to please be kind to yourself. Bye.
Thank you very much, Vondi. I love that piece of interjection there. Just be kind to yourself. And Vondi, you do the same, you and your entire team. Folks, that has been the weather forecast. It came to you with the kind compliments of our friends from Rennick and Thompson Company Limited.
Paperless with e-billing. Get your Grenlec bills straight to your email inbox faster and more convenient with myaccount.grenlec.com. Sign in to myaccount.grenlec.com where you'll be directed to the home screen. Under additional options and paperless billing, hit sign up. Enter the email where you'd like to receive your bills. Check the accounts you want, then click sign me up. It's that easy. Your bills now come straight to your email inbox. Switch to e-billing and put the power in your hands.
It's 1 minute after 7 o'clock to end the news, a recap of the headlines. In the local scene, government moves to strengthen labor market and reef monitor training launched to boost marine conservation. In the region, former Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister slams government's security approach. Internationally, Israel-Lebanon truce extended amid ongoing tensions. And in sports, Youth Football Festival set for St. Patrick and Classic Lighting Meet is on this weekend. That has been the morning edition of news for today, Friday, the 24th day of April 2026. On behalf of all those who made this newscast possible, the entire news department, I want to say thank you very much. And to you, our viewers and listeners, thank you for joining us. Graphics and your team from Hot 98 FM, it's always a pleasure sharing our time with you. I just want you to be safe, and as Vondi said, be good to yourself, be kind to yourself. Have a good day, a great weekend, everybody. Stick and stay with us because we are with you anywhere and everywhere. Bye-bye now.
The amendments to the existing Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Act shall allow for the decriminalization of cannabis in Grenada. It permits the possession of up to 56 grams of cannabis and 15 grams of resin for individuals aged 21 and older.
The amendment allows for the growth of up to 4 cannabis plants per household for medicinal, therapeutic, or horticultural purposes. The amendment provides legal framework for the Rastafari use and cultivation of cannabis as a sacrament in registered places of worship and at exempt events.
Amendments to the Drug Abuse Act also mandates the expungement of past criminal records and the immediate discontinuance of pending court cases for minor cannabis offences.
The amendment replaces criminal charges for those aged 18 to 20 with mandatory rehabilitation and counseling, ensuring no criminal record is created for young adults. Amendments to the Drug Abuse Act centers on the decriminalization of cannabis and not full legalization.
For more information, kindly contact the Cannabis Secretariat at cannabiscommission@gov.gd. The Cannabis Secretariat, guiding responsible cannabis use and awareness.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
Grenada, the fire's about to be lit. Get ready for the ultimate grilling showdown. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026 is coming your way. Saturday, May the 30th at the Monroe Plainfield. The search is on for the island's top grill masters. Do you have what it takes? Bring your flavor and compete in the chicken category, the seafood category, and the bold, most creative grill category, where daring ideas take the crown. And this year, the heat isn't just for adults.
All right, folks, it's now 9 minutes after 7 o'clock, and happy am I to join Sergeant Troy Paul for this morning's traffic report. Good morning, Sarge.
Good morning to you and also to our listeners this morning. I'm a little bit under the weather, but nevertheless, we'll definitely hear what's happening in the trial state of Grenada as it relates to all things traffic this morning. And as we dive right into it, most of the areas in the trial and state, we do have a light to moderate flow of traffic in most of the areas, especially heading to all of our towns and all its adjoining roads at this moment. With a few exceptions in the area of the Caribbean and the St. Paul's direction, traffic heading to the Lucas Street roundabout. Just a little heavier than the normal flow as it is to moderately flowing. So definitely we know already what is happening. It's a Friday morning and we do expect or anticipate heavier flow of traffic as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour and even throughout the day today. But nevertheless, we do expect that we would have officers in those strategic positions and locations to assist in regulating the traffic. So as we see, as most of the days that most of the areas around this time heading to and from, especially including Carrickmont, Pisimatnik, we do have a light to moderate flow of traffic, as we said, with the exceptions that we had this morning. And we're seeing that it's already start flowing, and as we stated, expect the anticipation of a heavier flow this morning as it is to Friday morning. We do not have any cruise ship in our port today. We do not expect any cruise ship in our port today, but nonetheless, we do have one funeral that will be taking place in the Springs area sometime today about 12 midday. So persons traveling along that road do expect a little delay as it relates to that funeral, which we anticipate might have not so much of a large gathering, but we do expect persons to be in attendance who will be driving. So expect a little delay around that time. As we dive right into the accident state for the past 24 hours, we had a total of 7 minor accidents reported for the past 24 hours, and they are as follows. The traffic headquarters reported 2 minor, the St. David Police Station 1, Grenville 2 minor, St. Paul's 1 minor, Victoria 1 minor, giving us a total of 7 minor accidents altogether reported in the trial state of Grenada. It is our responsibility, again, as I repeat, as drivers and pedestrians alike, to ensure that your safety is paramount and important as you head on there. It is we're approaching a weekend, and we know what happens. There's a lot of activities that will be taking place over the weekend in the trial state of Grenada. Mostly a lot starting from tonight. Tomorrow, mostly we have what we call classic lighted. That is this athletic sports meet both Saturday and Sunday at the Grenada James Athletic Stadium. And we know the traffic plan for the National Stadium as it relates to persons traveling in around the stadium and its environs. So we know the Queen's Park Public Road will be no parking from the market to Fish Market right up to Spice Style Shop in Cherry Hill. The Ring Road will also be no parking, and the LA River Road from Keep Left right up to LA Porcel. The emergency plan will be in effect. That is ahead up to Cemetery Hill, onto Church Street, and down to the Granite Road and onto the hospital. That evening, where you have the Saturday, we definitely have what we call the V30. So you know that similar like partial as relates to the traffic will be in effect. So persons, so for the entire day tomorrow will be one around the stadium that will be a busy one. So persons, please take note. And also Sunday we do have the classic lighting back at the Grenada James Stadium. We do have some activities on the western side where we do have Reservoir Jam, and it is the St. Mark's Day, one of the highlights today, one of the events, and we know that it attracts a lot of persons. So please be mindful of that, persons driving along the Western Corridor on Sunday to expect some traffic diversion and some delays. And more so for persons attending, we just want you to be safe. And for the persons who are thinking about walking with those offensive weapons and so forth, we ask that you refrain from doing that, because persons caught with those offensive weapons will be arrested and charged for those offenses. So please be mindful. We're going to have fun. Leave those weapons at home. Let us have a clean, safe weekend, especially those events and so on. There's a lot of other pocket events happening in the trial and state, but we do want persons to be mindful that if you have to park, be mindful that you park in an area that wouldn't cause unnecessary obstructions for the motorists and the general public and persons passing through those areas. As we dive right back into the accident, the traffic reports, we know as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour what happens. We do have heavier flow of traffic. So if you're coming out from the whatever direction that you're coming from when you're heading to, especially the town of St. George, expect a little traffic delays. But we stated we do have officers that will be in most of the choke points to assist in regulating the traffic this morning and make it a little bit easier for persons heading through. And we know for persons, if you're heading to other places and you observe traffic congestions, we do have a few alternative routes that you can take, especially if you're heading to the Grand Dance, Munjay, so you can use the Munjay Springs and head on and so forth in order that you stay in the traffic and get delayed.
All right. Well, that's comprehensive as always, and I just want to make a special appeal to the motoring public as well as general road users to be, be cautious, be, alert, and be abreast of what's happening in your immediate environs, because road safety depends on you.
And there's a slogan I normally like to use. Road safety is everybody's business.
Just like tourism.
Very well. Very much.
Okay. Sarge, have a great week. See you at Classic Lighting Sports Meet on Saturday and Sunday.
Most definitely.
All right, and thanks for your comprehensive report as always to you and your entire team, and by extension the rank and file of the RGPF. Have a great, safe, restful weekend, and look forward to Monday's presentation, should God spare.
Absolutely, but if you're texting, who's driving?
Yeah, who's driving? If you're texting or doing anything else, who is driving that vehicle? Do not text and drive. Keep the phone off. All right? Have a great one.
You as well.
Folks, that has been the traffic report. We take a quick commercial break, and when we get back, the conversation commences.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you ride me, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Go paperless with e-billing. Get your Grenlec bill straight to your email inbox faster and more convenient with myaccount.grenlec.com. Sign in to myaccount.grenlec.com, where you'll be directed to the home screen. Under additional options and paperless billing, hit sign up. Enter the email where you'd like to receive your bills. Check the accounts you want, then click sign me up. It's that easy. Your bills now come straight to your email inbox. Switch to e-billing and put the power in your hands.
Across our Caribbean, we're going digital, working smarter and living safer online.
In Dominica, we don't fall for fake prices. We check before we click.
In Grenada, we verify before we share, keeping our hard-earned money safe from hackers.
In St. Lucia, we report cyberbullying, protecting our children and each other.
In St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we report scams fast, protecting our neighbors and our communities.
Together, we're building a cyber-smart Caribbean, keeping our people and our data safe, standing up to scams and cybercrime. We stay connected, but always alert. This message is brought to you by the Caribbean Digital Transformation Project. Stay smart, stay safe. Think Card TP. Visit cardtpconnect.org.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before. New home, fresh start, make moves and play it smart. Expand, invest or renew. ACB's right there with you.
With ACB Home Advantage Mortgages, you get up to 100% financing, reduced fees, and a $100,000 unsecured credit card.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before with ACB.
Terms and conditions apply.
How do you choose your toilet paper? Just because it's soft and nice. That's how I choose my toilet paper. Made right here in the Isle of Spice. Cherish Spring Soft Harbor Bay. Super value every day. The price is right and locally they're made. Support local when you purchase Cherish and other quality brands from Grenada Paper Products.
Grenada, the fire's about to be lit. Get ready for the ultimate grilling showdown. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026 is coming your way. Saturday, May the 30th at the Monroe Plain Field. The search is on for the island's top grill masters. Do you have what it takes? Bring your flavor and compete in the chicken category, the seafood category, and the bold, most creative grill category, where daring ideas take the crown. And this year, the heat isn't just for adults. Introducing the Junior Grillers category. Schools and youth groups. If you are under 18, this is your time to shine. So fire up those coals, sharpen those grilling skills, and get ready to battle for grilling glory. Registration is now open. Call or WhatsApp 405-8458 to secure your spot. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026, Saturday, May the 30th, Monroe Plain Field. Come for food, stay for the vibes, and witness who will be crowned King of the Grill. Brought to you by Maggie, enhancing the natural flavor of your food.
Welcome, viewers and listeners. The conversation starts right now, and I can tell you we've got a very busy morning. All right, this morning, the first leg of the conversation, actually, I am joined by a good friend, Mr. Ruben Lambert, representing Project Music, and of course, Miss Lisa McDonald with a cool jazz band. I said it kind of nice, right?
Yes.
Cool jazz band.
Cool jazz band.
Yes. Good morning. But we're here to talk primarily this morning on Sunday Happiness. That evening event coming up on the 3rd of May.
3rd of May, that is correct. Sunday, 3rd of May at Prickly Bay.
Okay.
Project Music is featuring was hosting Sunday Happiness with Cool Jazz Band and other local artists, as well as we have musicians from various schools, primary as well as secondary schools. So
okay.
It's a wonderful thing.
Good morning, Matthias.
Morning, Matthias.
Matthias is not here in person, but he's here.
He's spirit. He's here for sure. He is.
So I'm seeing. This is not the first time for that grouping to be putting together these musical pieces, these musical treats.
Right.
And what is even more interesting is the fact that you incorporated students.
Correct.
Into it, because I know there has been a thrust to train students in music. All right, so and here they're given the exposure and so forth. So Miss McDonald, you're not singing for us this morning. You sang enough last night. Tell us about your band.
Okay, our band is a 6-piece band comprising of drums, bass, keyboards, saxophone, jazz guitar, and vocals, which
nice.
Yes,
I really have to treat myself to come and listen you sing. Just hearing you talk, I can only imagine.
Oh, thank you very much.
yes, definitely. And how does it feel to be associated with Sunday Happiness?
Oh, this is great. It's a good opportunity for our band to showcase, because what we do is jazz music, bit of bossa nova, yeah. So I think it's a great opportunity for the band to come and
exposure.
The exposure for us, and to expose people, because in our culture it's more the soca and the reggae that's always been promoted, but like everything else, there are different genres of music out there, and it's good for young people to be exposed. And I'm so happy before we came here chatting with this youngster here, I don't mind me a youngster, but
yes.
So happy to know that he is a bass player, and as what he has said to me this morning, his exposure now, he's playing jazz and he's getting into it, and bridging his playing gospel music in church, and he's seen a connection between what he's playing and what he's being taught in church. There is a bond between that.
For sure.
Well, in the Bible, he says he's a master of all instruments, you know.
Okay.
He's a master of dance.
Okay.
Yeah. So some people make the thing, they make it secular, but music is not just a worldly thing. The perversion in it, that's where the problem comes. But music is music is life.
Music is life. Music heals. Music does a lot of things. It brings positivity, it brings negativity. It's in what light you see music and how you want to perceive it.
When I'm in the mountain and great musical thoughts are coming through my head and I'm in nature, it's orgasmic.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you know, that's where I want to be. I always say I wish I only have to go down to interact with humans sometimes. I feel like staying in the mountain with music in my head and in nature.
The inspiration.
Music motivates you. If you get up in the morning and you don't feel to move, you put on something, and it gets you going. It gets you going.
Have you noticed that your days are always better when you're awake with a song in your head?
Of course.
There's a song that you keep humming through the day, and it
carries you through. It carries you through. Yes, for sure.
Ruben, your involvement with music, you're very youthful, and to be playing jazz bass.
Yes.
That's awesome. How does that inspire your peers in church where you go, and by extension your community?
Yeah, for sure. I'm happy that Lisa would have mentioned about, we have our Grenadian culture, the soca, the jazz, and so on. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. However, there's a lot of genre of music outside, and if you want to take your playing to the next level, and as Matthias would say, musicianship, right, then you should be able to incorporate the other styles, because at the end of the day, it's a skill. And for you to hone your skill, you need to practice, be exposed to different material that is out there, right? So it's definitely I feel humbled to be part of the experience, be part of Project Music. At the same time, I feel like, okay, this is an opportunity for myself to then inspire other persons, right? Because at the end of the day, we notice Canadians have a lot of talent. We have a lot of talent across the board, right? A lot of talent. I mean, it's outside of music, in doctors and lawyers and in workforce, we have a lot of talent. But then, if there's not an avenue for a talent to be used, then it's just going to be wasted.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Yeah.
And that has been happening for years in this little place.
Because we as a people kept suffering from what my grand uncle, Mr. Ollins John, referred to as inferiority complex. We thought for it to be good, it had to come from outside. But we are now coming to ourselves and realizing, hey, we got it locked here.
We do.
Yeah.
But I wish the Ministry of Culture can wake up. I make no apologies for that. I wish they can wake up and start teaching the young people about classical music. It is dying in Grenada. I am telling you that it is dying. If you ask a young child, say, I'm going to say a young child, say 15, 16, and ask them, have you ever heard this piece of classical music? They have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I wouldn't blame them too much because I don't know much about it either. So
you don't know about it.
You understand? It's a generational thing.
It could, yes, you could say it's a generational thing, but not everybody wants to remain here. When you travel abroad, and you hear you're mixing with different people, right? You go to a concert, you go to the ballet, you sit there, you're like, what? Question marks are going through your head.
What is this?
What is there?
Am I on Earth?
So exposing them now and listening to music and widening that sense is going to be a thing.
It is.
I grew up in it. Every Sunday morning. Nothing could play at my grandfather's house, except either church music or classical music.
Yeah.
Nothing else on a Sunday.
right.
So you grew up listening to that.
Yes, in the environment.
Today, no, it's not happening.
Yeah, I grew up listening Joseph Niles on mornings.
You get up and you Jim Reeves the first thing in the morning time.
Yeah, but you know what? I love Luciano Pavarotti. May God rest his soul. He carries me to a different plane.
Of course.
But nonetheless, because in the interest of time, so what can folks expect on Sunday Happiness?
Well, they can expect a lot of different things, right? So I'm just going to quickly highlight some of the featured musicians, right? So as mentioned, we have some musicians from various schools. We have the recorder students from Grenada Junior Academy. We have Omarion Pasadena, who's playing piano. He is from St. John's Anglican. Joel Theodore. Also Aliafa Clarence, they're both from St. Mary's Junior. They're on piano as well. Ava Clarence, piano from St. Joseph Convent. Rizia Sylvester and Idriel Mongo. They're doing a duet, piano and guitar, from St. Joseph Convent, Westerhall Music Academy, St. Andrew's Learning Center, Cool Jazz Band, Project Music. So you can tell, from the students going around the way, right?
A generation.
Right. So it's also free, of course. I must also mention that. So we are welcoming the public, to come listen, because it's going to be not just. You will have a mixture of music.
Okay. So it starts at what time?
6 p.m.
You just said it's free of charge?
Free of charge.
The location is?
Prickly Bay Marina.
Right. Okay, so Grenada, here you are invited to an event. Come on out and support. What I like most about it is the incorporation of the youth in it.
That's the most important. Most important.
It speaks volumes. All right. So I want to wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And I do hope that you'll come back and tell us how well it was.
For sure.
How well the children performed.
For sure.
And if it wasn't for something else, I would have come to see you and hear you sing.
I understand.
But we'll have
Don't worry about that. Yeah.
But you can have an opportunity on a Wednesday evening at Secret Harbor. We perform from 6 to 8.
Okay.
So it's not too late.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm usually asleep that time, but maybe one night.
Sleep.
Yeah, I go to bed 6 and 7 because I wake up at 3.
Early in the morning.
Okay. All right.
So folks, you heard it. It's Sunday the 3rd at Prickly Bay. It starts at 6.
6, correct.
All right. It's Sunday Happiness. It's free. Go out and support. Listen to the children. Listen to our locals, because Grenada's got
talent. Lots of talent.
We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, folks, the conversation continues. Don't you go anywhere.
Fire up the coals, bring the flavor. It's time to crown the King of the Grill. Maggie King of the Grill 2026 is calling you. Think you got the creativity, the skills, and the fire to rule the grill? This is the ultimate showdown for chefs, backyard masters, and the food lovers alike. Step up, show your talent, and claim your spot among the best. With over $5,000 in cash and prizes to be won, the stakes has never been hotter. Happening Saturday, May the 30th. Register now. Call or WhatsApp 407-8458. But hurry, registration close April the 30th. Don't wait. Bring your fire, bring your flavor, and bring your A-game. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026, where champions are made on the grill.
Lights on, energy up. It's time for Classic, and Digital Grenada is ready to step onto the field. We might not be professional athletes, but we're putting our best foot forward for the spirit of teamwork, fun, and community. Come out and support the Digital team as we take part in the Classic lighting games and light up the stadium together. You can grab your tickets in any Digital store, and don't forget, the proceeds go right back into supporting the community initiatives and furthering sporting development. Digital Grenada, powered for you.
Right Choice Promotion presents Lyrics and Laughter, the ultimate pre-Mother's Day show. It's coming to the Grenada Trade Center on Sunday, May the 3rd from 5 p.m. Get ready for an evening of non-stop comedy, sweet Caribbean vibes, and pure entertainment. From Trinidad and Tobago, the funniest man in the region, Errol Fabian.
She said not even my shoes, I said no.
Humorous Calypsonians, Trinidad Rio.
Going back to basics.
And the Calypso princess herself, Kareen Ashton from the Spice Isles. 2 decades of legend, Randy Isaac, Little Reds, plus local comedy king, Robert White, Dillian Walters, Fat Man George, and Kareem Alexis, delivering lyrical mastery, 11-time Calypso Monarch scholar, all backed by the Heatwave Band, with special musical treats from Lyndon Langdon on sax and Jalali Moses on violin. It's lyrics, it's laughter, it's music, it's vibes. Tickets just $75. Available now at gotofed.com and other outlets island-wide. Treat mom, treat your partner, treat yourself. Lyrics and laughter. Sunday, May the 3rd, 5 p.m. Grenada Trade Center. Don't miss it.
You've arrived in paradise. You felt the rhythm. Now let's make sure you say it right.
Hey, my name is Florian. I'm from the beautiful Aida Perla cruise ship. So today, like we Germans say, we are in Grenada. But I heard in English it's called Grenada. Say it right. Grenada.
Say it right.
Grenada.
That's right. Grenada. There we go. Say it right. It's Grenada. It's not Grenada. It's Grenada. Say it right.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
When the day's done, there's only one place to be.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. It's the conversation continues, and I want to do something. I want to be a bit ingenious this morning. I want to do this. That is what we're talking about this morning. You know the music, right?
Of course.
I see you dancing already.
Yes, of course.
Let me quiz you. Who's singing there?
Oh my gosh, what's his name again? I know the name, you know. Arrow, yes.
May his soul rest
yes,
in
may his
peace.
soul rest in
Yes.
peace. Yes.
Folks, we're here with Miss Braveboy and Dr. Fort. Miss Braveboy is representing Co-op Bank. Dr. Fort, of course, is a physiotherapist for Pump It Up. Come on Sunday the 3rd.
Yes.
I had it right, right?
Yes, you got it right.
Yes, for the first time. Everything has a first time. Even the clock is right once a day. Okay, so let's talk. How is Pump It Up going on?
It's going good, you know. Good morning, of course, to your listening audience. And, you know, thank you for having me. And even
even the viewing audience as well, because I know it's streamed both radio and television. But it's going good. I must say, well, we just concluded Karaku's Pump It Up Walk. That was last weekend. Wow. Yes, and Dr. Vogt is also here. She can attest to how successful the event was.
She looked drained still.
We are all still drained, but that does not stop the pumping, right?
We're pumping.
Yes, we're pumping still. But all in all, you know, in a sense, it was a good, excellent turnout. We had 679 persons registered in Karaku. You know, the walk was successful. Karaku people, you know, they always support. You know, if it's one thing, and they're always excited and ready, especially when it comes to a worthy cause. So, as it relates to, you know, how things are going now, of course, we're preparing now for the Grenada walk. You know, and for folks in Karaku and PM who are probably listening, they can come on down and get a second version, you know, of it, the Grenadian version.
The real stuff.
Well, it's both real, you know. I can't say any one walk is more real than the other, right? But because we give both of them priority and emphasis and focus. So all in all, it's going good. It's a lot of preparations, a lot. But the team, you know, we're pumped and we're ready. Yeah.
I mean, after how many years? This is 13 years or something. How many?
15 years.
So after 15 years, you must have it locked. You know?
Still, I mean, but of course, you know, you make way for minor imperfections and you try to plan and prepare, because, you know, in an ideal world, everything will go perfectly. But we know we do not exist in an ideal world.
So Murphy's Law creeping sometimes.
Of course, that is it.
Anything
so it's
that
going
can
good.
go wrong will go wrong at the worst possible time.
Yep.
Okay, so I know, well, I have already spoken with Sergeant Troy Paul, so we will discuss the traffic arrangements in one of the programs coming up. But we have the physiotherapy here, because walking is tough business, and you have to be prepared mentally, physically, and so forth. So here comes the physio. What are the do's and don'ts on the walk?
First of all, I must say good morning to the viewing and listening public, and I'm happy to be here to have this engagement. And walking, I must say, is a very easy, but if you're not prepared, it can become uncomfortable.
Okay.
Yes. So we want to make sure that we are ready. Besides eating, drinking, we want to make sure that you wear proper clothing, footwear, headwear, and as such, we want to make sure that you don't wear things that are going to restrict airflow, that is going to prevent you from being able to move freely. So restrictive clothing, we want to prevent that, and we want to prevent materials that are going to stop you from having your sweat evaporate from you. So if the sweat traps into your body, then you can have friction, you can have irritation as you go along, and you can become very uncomfortable. Also, we want to make sure that you are going to wear proper footwear. We want to refrain from heavy boots and plastic wear shoes, and we want to stick to shoes that are flexible, pliable, and the ones that will absorb the shock from the hard ground.
Right.
Yes, and we want to also make sure that we wear things that are not too restricting in terms and too cumbersome. So we're looking for the ladies. We know that you are very pretty in the way that you are.
Don't show it off.
I mean, you can save all the
We go see it. We go see it. We go see it. Don't go the extra mile to show it off.
We want to go a little bit further to say that the heavy dangling earrings, we want to keep them away, because they can become uncomfortable as you walk and you bounce. If you are going to wear, we don't want you to wear belts. That's going to restrict you. We want you to wear things that are going to make you to be able to move freely. Also, we want to keep away from the elaborate hair styles and pieces, because what they do, they trap air and they keep you too hot. And we're already walking in the heat, so we want to avoid the possibility of overheating. All right, so that's what we really want to do in essence in terms of footwear. As it relates to the walk.
As it relates, all right, so your wear, okay, how you attire for the walk is important. You don't want to wear things that are going to restrict your airflow and even your circulation. If things are too tight, it interferes with your circulation as well. Ladies, for once, you know, come with your real hair.
We're happy to have you in your natural form. But if you must, not to elaborate.
Humorous, I always ask this question, right? And no offense to the ladies, okay? The way they false hair, the false eyelashes, some of them wear the false butts and all the false things.
Everyone is entitled to wear what they want to each his own.
But then they come forth and they say they want a real man.
Listen, that's another conversation.
Another conversation.
That's another conversation.
Yeah. As it relates to the route, right?
Sure.
Yeah, where do we go?
So for the first time, like you mentioned previously, we're celebrating 15 years. And one of the things that we've added is a runner's route. And so we have 3 routes this year. It's no longer just the challenge and the regular routes, but we have 3. Yeah, so in terms of the route, and we're starting earlier, and we've also extended the walk. So I know persons are, used to Montrouge, starting at Montrouge, but this year we're starting at Camp Saline. And for those of you who are listening and not sure where Camp Saline is, that is the SSU camp towards the Morris Bishop International, just before the Morris Bishop International Airport, actually. So we're starting there. So all of the routes, we start there. So whether you're doing the challenge, the regular, or the runner's route, you're starting there. You're heading on to the Grand Dance Main Road. For the runner's route, when you get to that intersection for Gulf Coast, you head up to Gulf Coast, onto Cafe, onto Springs Main Road, onto Top Tantine, and then onto the Carenage, Scott, Halifax, Cross Street, Melville Street, and then to the Cricket Stadium. For those of you who choose to do, the regular route, I'm not sure what route you will be doing, innocent, but for persons who choose to do the regular route, you start at Camp Saline just the same, onto the Grand Dance Main Road, onto Karani James Boulevard, you go onto Port Highway, onto the Carenage, onto Scott Street, Halifax, onto Cross Street, then Melville Street, and then onto the National Cricket Stadium. And for those who choose to do the challenge route, same, you're starting Camp Saline, but here's the difference. When you get onto the Karani James Boulevard, you take a turn off at the Aline Francie roundabout, you go up to Lothers Lane, onto Maras Hill, Tempe, River Road. Please don't go over the Humpback Bridge. You're bypassing that bridge and you're heading towards Greenbridge. And for those of you wondering, where is Greenbridge? So you're going to go to where we popularly call the Keep Left. Yeah. So you're passing through River Road and you're going all the way over to Keep Left and then onto the Greenbridge, which is the bridge that is more towards Cherry Hill side, to the ocean, that sort of thing, right? And then onto the National Cricket Stadium. So those are our 3 routes for this year. Persons, if I may just continue, innocent, persons can register online, as well as they can come into any of our RBUs. We're located Church Street, St. George's, Biceland Mall, Sates, Grenville, and just come in. You can come in and register. If you want to kind of speed up the process, you can pre-register online so that when you come in, your information is already there, it's available. And I just want to stress the importance of understanding that the process or you getting a t-shirt is while stocks last. Persons tend to think that once they register online and they come to the branch, your t-shirt is secured somewhere around. No.
Under your desk.
No. And you just come and you say, hey, my name is Linda and I registered. I come for my tea. No, it doesn't work like that because there isn't an online payment process going on there. So you're just pre-ordering, more or less. And when you come in, and of course, we look up the information, verify, confirm, and everything. And once your t-shirts are available, once the sizes are available, and let me tell you, innocent, they're selling like hot bread and butter, right? And Grenadians can be a bit late. We tend to do things last minute. I'm urging folks, I'm encouraging folks, do not wait last minute because you're going to probably not get a size.
True.
You might have to take 2 and make 1 or something, So, and just to remind folks as well, the packages for this year, if you're purchasing it individually, it is $25 EC. However, if you're in a group of 3 or more, it is $20 EC. So you have that discounted amount there of $5. Yeah. So that is really to incentivize you to team up with your family, team up with your co-workers, team up with your church members, whomever it may be. And once it's a group of 3 or more, then you get the package at $20 per person. Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. Usually, Pump It Up is, usually supports an initiative.
Yes.
I know we've just completed the
The one for the Carlton home, we had a 5-year streak,
yes,
correct?
Right. So this year, is there any difference?
Yeah, it is. So, and there was a difference because in fact last year we supported the Princess Alice Hospital in Carriacou.
Okay.
Yes,
Princess Royal.
Princess Royal Hospital. Sorry, thanks for the correction. And this year the beneficiary, that's what we call, the entity, the beneficiary is the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's all about health and wellness, and
Yeah. Coop Bank does it again.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like this. Are there any prizes?
Of course. There are prizes. I mean, we have plenty giveaways, just to let people know. We have a lot of giveaways along the route, so you have to be there. You don't want to miss it. We have giveaways for the children. I don't want to say what it is just yet, but be there. As it relates to prizes, there are various groups, and we have largest registered business, for instance, and under that prize list, we have 4 categories: micro, small, medium, and large. We also have prizes such as most registered, most senior registered male, most senior registered female, youngest registered male and female on foot, youngest registered male and female in stroller. Yeah, that is also one. And we always have a wild card. Yeah, someone that a winner that gets picked at random. So there are a lot of prizes. And then of course there are healthy refreshments on sale that folks can patronize after the walk when we all get to the National Cricket Stadium. But I want to just take a moment here at this juncture to just encourage persons we're starting 3:30 sharp, this year. But what happens before 3:30 is very important, and Dr. Ford can attest to that, because there will be a warm-up session at Camp Celine, and that warm-up session starts promptly at 3:15. Some of us who haven't moved in quite a bit, you need that warm-up. While we're encouraging you to start moving now, we're encouraging you to get your steps in, stretch your muscles and all of that right now. We are urging folks to still come out at 3:15 on Sunday, May 3rd, so that you can get that warm-up session and, be led by someone who has the expertise, to do so. Yeah.
Dr. Fort, you're leading that charge?
I won't be, but I will have a part to play. I must first say that the warm-up is very important.
Yes.
And also, so that the route is a little bit longer, we want to make sure that the muscles are warm enough. They become more elastic, more pliable. The joints are more lubricated. The blood flow is increased. The respiratory rate is ready to adapt to what the challenges are. And we just want to make sure that you're in the best frame to start that walk so that you prevent injuries. Because if you decide to just start walking, chances are your body is not ready and you can sustain an injury for where that is concerned.
All right.
Also important is the cool down. At the end of the walk, we want to encourage persons to participate. It's just about 10 minutes. That you cool down the body, that you make it go down to its normal state, because when you walk, your blood pressure would go up, your pulse will go up, your heart rate will go up, in other words. So we want to take everything down gradually. Yeah? Because if not, abruptly, if you stop abruptly, you develop what is called lactic acid, and then you end up the next day with a lot of pain.
Yes.
I could only see Miss Brave Boy fighting to pull her.
No. Your vision is very inaccurate, I must say. If that is what you're seeing, your vision is very knock on wood, as a matter of fact.
Imagine the Monday morning she wants to move the chariot.
No. That will not be Linda Brave Boy at all.
I know you're fit. You're a brave girl.
I know you're just teasing.
I must applaud the people of Carriacou. They all participated well.
Yes.
So, Grenada, let's see how well we do with the cool down.
Yes.
And we want to encourage everybody to participate in the cool down activity. Yeah.
So the take from this morning's session is that, be prepared. Clothe yourself properly. Proper footwear. Cushioned and everything to absorb the shock. The route is longer. 3 routes this time.
Yes, an additional route.
At Camp Celine. The warm-up session starts at 3:15. Be there because the walk starts promptly at 3:30.
That's right.
And you must participate in the cool down.
Yes. And just to remind folks also, we will have water points, different water points available on the route. And I know, just yesterday on a different session, Dr. Vogt spoke about the importance of, being hydrated and staying hydrated. So we want to remind folks, still walk with your bottles and everything, but we also have water available along the route at different points. And also, Dr. Vogt and her team, they will be available in the event that anything was to go amiss. Yes, her team is right there on standby and available, to assist.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's see whose feet are on Sunday.
Let's see. Which route are you going to be doing in the sign?
Of course, I'm going to do the running route.
The running route?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
And I hope you come in at record time.
Well,
I'm just teasing you. There's no
record is not now.
No. I'm just teasing him because it's not a competition.
We don't do records anymore. But
No.
We do other storage methods, flash drives and
You know exactly what I mean. But I'm just teasing. I mean, just to remind folks, it's not a competition, so there's no prize for the person who comes in first. Or it's all about having fun. It's all about engaging with your family while at the same time, promoting healthier lifestyle through physical exercise. And of course, contributing to a worthy cause. And just before we run off, I just want to mention, or should I say express, heartfelt gratitude to our corporate partners. They are Jonas Brown and Hubbard's, Grenada Limited, Antillian and Guardian General Insurance. We're very grateful. They've been on board with us time after time, year after year. And it would be remiss of me not to mention, how grateful we are to have them on board with us. So if they're listening, thank you.
All right. Okay, folks, that's it for this segment of the conversation. We have an extended segment, but here's what we'll do. We take a commercial break, then we head to the BBC, and right after that I've got the folks from FruFest and also Superb Distributors. They're here to enlighten us on some special. So stick and stay with us. We'll be back after this. Don't you go anywhere.
When the day's done, there's only one place to be. Jump it up. April 25th and 26th, the Kirani James Athletic Stadium comes alive. It's the Classic Lighting Communal Credit Union Invitational Games, the final showdown. Come witness all clubs battle for glory one last time. Gather your posse, take your stand, and jump up for Bankers Association, Hubbard's, DigiCell, Huggins, Brenlek, Nawasa, Prisons, Police, Busmen, and Flow. This is rivalry. This is passion. This is Grenada on fire. April 25th and 26th. Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Don't miss it.
Sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
Claim your keys, open the door. to more than you imagined before. New home, fresh start, make moves and play it smart. Expand, invest or renew. ACB's right there with you. With ACB Home Advantage Mortgages, you get up to 100% financing, reduced fees, and a $100,000 unsecured credit card. Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before with ACB.
Terms and conditions apply.
Across our Caribbean, we're going digital, working smarter and living safer online.
In Dominica, we don't fall for fake prices. We check before we click.
In Grenada, we verify before we share, keeping our hard-earned money safe from hackers.
In St. Lucia, we report cyberbullying, protecting our children and each other.
In St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we report scams fast, protecting our neighbors and our communities.
Together, we're building a cyber-smart Caribbean, keeping our people and our data safe, standing up to scams and cybercrime. We stay connected, but always alert. This message is brought to you by the Caribbean Digital Transformation Project. Stay smart, stay safe. Think Card TP. Visit cardtpconnect.org.
Stepping off the plane, it's so easy to breathe again. Life in the big city has finally took its toll, and it's been so long, but I'm finally home and what better place to rest my weary bones than on this beautiful island where there's so much to see. Every corner I turn, there's something there to remind me of my beautiful nation and what it means to me. Not a thing out of place, that's what's special about it. And do you hear? It's the songs the birds are singing. Do you hear? It's the sound that's ever
Grenada, the fire's about to be lit. Get ready for the ultimate grilling showdown. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026 is coming your way. Saturday, May the 30th at the Monroe Plain Field. The search is on for the island's top grill masters. Do you have what it takes? Bring your flavor and compete in the chicken category, the seafood category, and the bold, most creative grill category, where daring ideas take the crown. And this year, the heat isn't just for adults. Introducing the Junior Grillers category. Schools and youth groups. If you're under 18, this is your time to shine. So fire up those coals, sharpen those grilling skills, and get ready to battle for grilling glory. Registration is now open. Call or WhatsApp 405-8458 to secure your spot. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026, Saturday, May the 30th, Monroe Plain Field. Come for food, stay for the vibes, and witness who will be crowned King of the Grill. Brought to you by Maggie, enhancing the natural flavor of your food.
For so many years they say Grenada have nothing. Grenada have nothing. Grenada have nothing. I will let them know. Time to make it something. Time to make it something. Time to make it something. It's like they're blind and they just cannot see. Deep in the Caribbean Sea, Grenada sitting down like a gem. Oh gosh, they run in America, England and in Canada, thinking that's the better way for them. I don't blame nobody, that's what they know. But I choose to stay and plant some cocoa. If you know your history, agriculture was the backbone. I ain't going nowhere, I staying home. And I sing sweet, sweet Grenada, my Grenada, this is my home. Sweet, sweet Grenada, my Grenada, this is my home. I ain't going nowhere, I staying right here. I ain't going nowhere, yes I staying. Oh Lord, man I love my country bad. Right here, I ain't going nowhere, yes I staying. Oh Lord, I will give it all I have. I will give my country everything I have to make it great. I'm not leaving to go anywhere. Grenada is home and will forever be. For so many years they say Grenada suffering, Grenada suffering, Grenada suffering. I will let them know that we can do something. Yes, we can do something. Yes, we can do something. You went school for your education, just to be a better man, for your growth and development. Oh gosh, your grades high like a skyrocket, then you get a scholarship, all thanks to the government. But you know what's funny, is as you go, you don't really know Grenada no more. As you get your degree, you relax on a throne. You best take your backside and bring it home. And I say, sweet, sweet Grenada, my Grenada, this is my home. Sweet, sweet Grenada, my Grenada, this is my home. I ain't going nowhere, I staying right here. I ain't going nowhere, yes I staying. Oh Lord, man I love my country bad, right.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. The conversation continues. It's 10 minutes after 8 o'clock. As I told you, we've got an extended version this morning because I've got to make way for my friends from Superb Distributors, Recall and Raquel. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How are you?
We're good.
Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year.
Yeah, first time we see for the New Year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we were here.
Yeah, but
we were here.
But, okay.
But now we're here.
Okay.
So that's good, right? It's all good. As long as we're here, that's what matters.
Yeah, es muy importante.
It's muy importante.
Yes. So tell me, what's going on with Superb Distributors?
Oh my gosh, a lot is happening, but we have to say good morning to the folks who are listening right now. Trust that everybody is well. And I mean, the last time we were here, we did talk about our Christmas in January sale. We have to apologize to the folks, right? Because we had to postpone the event and reschedule it because we wanted to be able to do something on a larger scale, and we had some amazing new opportunities that came. So we figured, you know what? We want to give Grenadians the very best. So we needed to postpone that sale so that we could do something grander, which is going to be taking place next week, Thursday, 30th of April. Same location on the Carnage Plaza. And we're celebrating our 8th anniversary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Awesome.
it's amazing. Yeah, 8 years. And people might think 8 years, like, wow, they're celebrating. But listen, we always like to celebrate our achievements, whether small, whether big. You know, these milestones is very important for us to recognize them. So,
okay.
Yeah.
How are you, Rika?
Fine. Fine for the time, thank you.
Uh-huh. Okay, and how many years have you been with Superb Distributors?
Only one.
Only one.
Yeah, she's a newbie.
Yes,
right.
I'm a newbie.
But I can only see how much you're enjoying it because
yes, of course.
Your level of enthusiasm is up to its peak. Whenever you're on the set, both of you, the place goes crazy.
It goes crazy, you know. And I'm so happy that you mentioned the word enthusiasm because it's actually one of our core values. And you know, recently we have been doing a series of sessions with the staff, just enlightening them about our core values because we want everybody to have the superb energy like what Raquel is demonstrating. Enthusiasm being one of it. Yeah. Right. So.
Okay. So come on the 30th. What can we expect?
Well, Raquel, you want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? Yeah, she's gonna talk about it.
Okay. So for the 8th year anniversary sale that we'll be having on the Carnage next Thursday. Lots of excitement, fun. We'll be having our Rika Pina Colada mocktails. We'll be having sales on multiple items such as the Rika juices, the pasta. Just come out and enjoy. Of course, we would have eggnog on sale.
Of course, there is.
Or else there will be problems.
Yeah.
There is no sale without eggnog. Sorry.
And we cannot forget one of our. Should I say flagship item, the New Bright laundry detergent? No, I don't know. I mean, but whenever you see the first New Bright bucket touch the table,
Forget that.
Yeah,
that is it.
Please mash up.
Please mash up, literally. I mean, there's something about the brand which we're so grateful that people are loving the brand as much as we are. And, as we have expanded the line, now there's something for everybody.
Yeah.
We have the powder, we have the liquid, the pods, the scent boosters, we have laundry bar soaps, softeners, dishwashing liquid. The list is endless. Did I mention the multi-purpose cleaner? I don't think I mentioned the multi-purpose cleaner. But the line is growing, and so we are expanding on the fragrances. So, of course, we have New Brights in the mix.
For sure.
And what are we doing? We're doing a giveaway, right?
Yeah.
What's the giveaway we're doing?
You sure?
Washing machine. Again?
Oh gosh, yes!
Yeah.
Proper
thing.
Let me tell you what, the gentleman from Bylands that won it in Grenville, he's talking, so everybody's looking forward to that.
Yes, everybody's looking forward. And watch the folks in Grenville. Ollie, we're gonna come again, but we have to do it in St. George's this year because if I walk the streets of town, I don't think people would ever forgive us. Yeah, if we decide to go back up in Grenville a third consecutive time. So we were focused on the town of St. George.
And the people of St. David, we promised them that we're coming.
Listen.
It was, no, not my fault. I was supposed to be coordinating it.
I'm calling name.
But let me tell you, there was a cricket tournament of the Prime Minister's 11 cricket tournament that was taking place there. So we couldn't, it did not facilitate us doing it there. But it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's definitely coming. People have been asking, and we like to pay attention to what the folks are saying and be able to deliver at least. So
I owe the people of St. David that event. So we are going to do it after yours. We're going to
coordinate something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us as we do the wrap now. It's next Thursday. That's the 30th.
Next Thursday, the day before the May Day holiday.
Yeah.
So this is the perfect time for the folks to come on out and capitalize on some amazing deals. We're going to be back here next week, Wednesday, to talk more about those deals and how persons can participate in the draw to win that washing machine. But also Mother's Day is right around the corner, and come on, I mean, you're looking for a gift for mom. I think, hey, come on down to the sale, capitalize on those deals. I know mom is going to be happy to receive ton loads of new items. So come on out and capitalize on those deals. We also want to be having Pure Heaven non-alcoholic champagne on sale. So that too is a lovely item that you can put together in a nice gift basket. So next week, Thursday, and we're there as early as 7 a.m. and we're going to get it right this time around. For sure.
Having to run back to the storeroom wouldn't be a big thing because you're in town.
Yes, right? Exactly. We are in town, so it is a plus for us because it's just the distance. But this time, yes, we're starting at 7. People tend to be there before 7. But this time we ready. We ready.
Set,
we ready.
Ready, go.
We ready. Yeah. So we're excited.
You sound like Bungie Garling there, boy. We
ready.
Well, of course, we know when it's superb distributors, the efficiency and customer service is just superb. Pricing, everything is superb. So folks, just be there early enough so that you might just get a price of being the first person on the scene.
Just never know.
And we always have giveaways. So even if the washing machine is the grand prize, of course, once persons come, they purchase, you're getting a little something. What is a little pen, a little laundry bag? We always have a little something that we can give back to the folks who are there on the day. And as we said, sometime during the course of the day, we're going to be serving some free, refreshing pina colada mocktails. All we doing thing, we doing thing, and we're going to have our new bride mascot on the Carnage. So it's just like a festive energy on the Carnage Plaza, and it's only superb distributors that could do it like that. Okay, and it's that. All right, and what they say these days, I see them young people doing like that. Just clock it or something like that. Clock it.
Before we go, say good morning to Mr. Lloyd Finsley, St. Louis, please.
Yes, good morning, Mr. St. Louis. How are you?
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
So, folks, we on Thursday. That's the day before the holiday on the Carnage. It starts from 7. Be there early and get yourself all the special deals. Raquel and Raquel.
I
recall Raquel.
You recall Raquel.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank you very much. And to the entire team, Miss B, good morning, and the entire team at Superb Distributors.
Yes. They're always there with us. We can't forget everybody, those in inventory, the warehouse, storeroom department, sales, marketing, accounts, everybody just coming together to make it happen. So thanks for having us.
The pleasure is always us here at the GBN. That's it. Bye-bye. We take a quick break. When we come back, the conversation continues. Don't you go anywhere.
Attention Grenada! Get ready for the clash of the Champions, the Classic Lighting Communal Credit Union Invitational Game is coming to the Kirani James Athletic Stadium April 25th and 26th. Watch the intense rivalry as the GUT Primary School goes head-to-head with Huggins Private School in a battle for speed, pride, and bragging rights. This is not just about style, it's about the fastest time. It's about power on the track. It's about glory, honor, and fame. Who will ride? Who will dominate? Who will take home the golden stake of the CLCCU Invitational Games? Don't miss the action. April 25th and 26th at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Classic Lighting Communal Credit Union Invitational Game, where champions are made.
Fire up the coals, bring the flavor. It's time to crown the King of the Grill. Maggie King of the Grill 2026 is calling you. Think you got the creativity, the skills, and the fire to rule the grill? This is the ultimate showdown for chefs, backyard masters, and the food lovers alike. Step up, show your talent, and claim your spot among the best. With over $5,000 in cash and prizes to be won, the stakes has never been hotter. Happening Saturday, May the 30th. Register now. Call or WhatsApp 407-8458. But hurry, registration close April the 30th. Don't wait. Bring your fire, bring your flavor, and bring your A game. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026, where champions are made on the grill. Right Choice Promotion presents Lyrics and Laughter, the ultimate pre-Mother's Day show. It's coming to the Grenada Trade Center on Sunday, May the 3rd from 5 p.m. Get ready for an evening of non-stop comedy, sweet Caribbean vibes, and pure entertainment. From Trinidad and Tobago, the funniest man in the region, Errol Fabian.
She said not even my shoes, I said no.
Humorous Calypsonians, Trinidad Rio.
Going back to basics.
And the Calypso princess herself, Karine Ashen from the Spice Isle. 2 decades of legend, Randy Isaac, Little Reds, plus local comedy king, Robert White, Dillian Walters, Fat Man George, and Kareem Alexis. Delivering lyrical mastery, 11-time Calypso Monarch scholar. All backed by the Heatwave Band, with special musical treats from Lyndon Langdon on sax and Jalali Moses on violin. It's lyrics, it's laughter, it's music, it's vibes. Tickets just $75. Available now at gotofed.com and other outlets island-wide. Treat mom, treat your partner, treat yourself. Lyrics and laughter. Sunday, May the 3rd, 5 p.m. Grenada Trade Center. Don't miss it.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. The conversation continues. As you can see, I'm all smiles now because I've got 2 beautiful ladies by me. And guess what? They're representing Antigua and Barbuda, the tourism authority there. And they're here for Fru Fest, which takes place this weekend. As a matter of fact, it's tomorrow.
It is on Saturday, yes. That's tomorrow, definitely. So
yeah, for the whole day tomorrow is Saturday. Yeah?
We're excited. We want to just say a huge shout out to everybody from Grenada that has welcomed us here. We came in yesterday and we have had an amazing experience so far. This is our first time in Grenada and we are just pleased with what we're seeing, the hospitality of the people, their friendliness, and everything is on point, and we're excited to experience Grenada for Fru Fest tomorrow, and of course invite Grenada to Antigua and Barbuda.
Your name, please?
I'm Maria Blackman. I'm the Marketing Communications Manager at the Antigua and Barbuda Tourism Authority.
And my name is Alfonsina Olmos, and I am the Marketing Officer for the Antigua and Barbuda Tourism Authority.
Could you say that in English now, please?
Yes, I know it's a bit complicated.
Yes.
It's a Spanish name, but yeah, I'm fully Antiguan. Alfonsina Olmos.
Okay. I'll just say Ollie.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Well, folks, let me take the opportunity and welcome you to Grenada.
Thank you.
I think as time progresses, with FroFest in the mix, FroFest is doing what the Caribbean politicians failed to do, uniting the region, because they're taking FroFest to Grenada. They're going to other territories. They're going to come on momentarily, but I want to officially welcome you to Grenada. I have the opportunity to do that all the time. I'm certain Mr. Kalituran and his team from St. Lucia, from the Bank of St. Lucia, they've been to Grenada for like 2 weeks doing a promotion, and I had the responsibility to take them around and give them oil down and so forth. I don't know if I'll get that opportunity with you all, but you know, the welcome is from the airport back to the airport.
Yes.
All right.
We've had the opportunity to try your Grenada chocolate ice cream and your nutmeg ice cream.
Amazing.
And I'm sure that at FroFest tomorrow we'll have a chance to sample some of your other local
Well, let me tell you something. It doesn't stay around too long, so buy some now and pack it in your suitcase so that it will be safe when you get back to it.
Right.
All right. So, while here in Grenada, from the Antigua Tourism Authority's perspective, what do you intend to do?
So again, we're going to be out at FroFest tomorrow, and we are going to be giving people a chance to win a trip to Antigua Carnival. So your next carnival stop, you might have done Trinidad, Grenada and Trinidad being so close, you've done that. The next carnival that we want you to experience is Antigua Carnival, taking place from the 25th of July to the 4th of August. So you're going to do Antigua Carnival, and then you're going to come back and do Spice Mass. We're not stopping. We're carnival chasers, we're carnival lovers. We have the stamina to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow. That's a lot, boy.
Yeah.
But I could handle that.
Yes, you can.
I could handle
Caribbean
that.
people.
You don't feel I could handle that? I know. I could handle that.
Our theme for Carnival this year is Feel the Rhythm. Okay. So lots of opportunities to do that, from our steel pan to the iron band to our soca competitions.
What's about the jab?
We don't have a jab, but we do like a juve, and then you have those people coming out with their paint and their mud.
We have a dirty mask.
And then
That's what we have.
We do have a dirty mask. We have an event called Rise with paint, powder, water.
Yeah.
Right.
Slum. All right. Slum, we're going Antigua and spread the jab vibes, all right? Okay, Slum, we're going Antigua.
We've had a few jabs in the mix, but definitely nothing like what I'm sure is taking place here.
Grenada to the world. We'll bring it to, But I want to, I really want you to enjoy your stay here, and I do hope that you find the time to go to the Grenada Tourism Authority and meet with Miss Stacey Libert and Miss Tonya Charles and the rest of the team. Yes. And let's see how we can collaborate and
we have been doing that. Melinda came down to Antigua for FroFest earlier in the year, and so we had a conversation. We're speaking about ways that we can collaborate together. I'm looking out from your studio, and I'm seeing all of the sailboats, and Antigua has our sailing week that's taking place right now. Grenada, you have your sailing week, and so there's definitely areas that we can
cross border love, cross border, one people.
So obviously, again, we're speaking about Antigua Carnival. Our theme, our tagline is "The beach is just the beginning." We are known for having a beach for every day of the year, but that's not all you're going to do when you come down to Antigua. We have our culinary month that's taking place throughout the month of May. Okay, so you're going to get a chance to taste the flavors of Antigua and Barbuda, unlimited flavors, and all in one destination. We have an opportunity for you to eat like a local. So you have your oil down. We have our ducana and saltfish. We have our pepper pot and fungi. Have you heard about those?
What?
Dukanut and saltfish. So dukanut is a sweet potato, a coconut-based dish, almost like a pudding. Some people have it with raisins, like myself, and some people have it without raisins. It's a whole big contention. With raisins, without raisins.
It must be nice. Once you have saltfish in it, it's good.
And then you have your tomato-based dish, saltfish. Right. Okay, so we have that. We have our pepper pot, which is a vegetable-based meal with your spinach and your okra and your different greens and your salted meats. And then we have our fungi, which is a cornmeal-based dish. So those are our national dishes. You have your conch water and your goat water, your seafood chowder, your sauce, your black pudding, your rice pudding.
You're making me hungry, man.
All of those things you can try in.
We have it here too. Yeah, when we cook the goat water and the conch water, we call it water for the back.
Okay.
Yeah, back water.
Okay. Strong back.
Manish water.
Yeah. Manish water.
Yeah. So you see what I'm saying? The people of the region, despite we have the oceans as borders, but we are really one people, you know?
That's right.
And it's time that the politicians get to understand that the politicians are the one hindering us, you know? With all the red tape and bureaucracy and things, let's just move through and just
and
spread
I
the
think
love.
as a people, we're doing it ourselves. We're here in Grenada. Grenada has been to Antigua. Again, we're inviting persons to come down. The Culinary Month, eat like a local, during Culinary Month as well. We're not just focusing on Antigua and Barbuda chefs. We have some amazing chefs, but we're providing an opportunity for chefs across the Caribbean to shine in our event. We'll have chefs from Trinidad, St. Lucia. We have Puerto Rican-based chefs. We have, of course, our Antigua and Barbudan chefs who will live abroad, who are coming back home to showcase how they've been able to elevate Caribbean cuisine. So you're getting your saltfish, yes, but you're getting it in a different way. Your Edo, your plantain. Everybody from the Caribbean, if you have to love plantain. If you don't love plantain, you're not from the Caribbean. You know, so they elevate elevating the plantain. They're going to be obviously fish. Seafood is what we're known for, so they're preparing that fish, whether it is your codfish, the saltfish, or a snapper, or a mahi or tuna, preparing it in different ways. And so if you're a foodie, come to Antigua and Barbuda, join me to just taste our flavors.
I am on a seafood diet. Once I see food, I eat it.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm on a seafood diet. Once I see food, I eat it. You know, so
you're coming in.
there.
So you're coming in May, right? For Culinary Month. Lots of opportunities. Eat like a local. Taste the food from our different Caribbean chefs. Restaurant week, where it's a prefix menu, and you can sample dishes at different price points, at affordable price points. And then you're coming back for Carnival. So you're coming in May, you're coming for Carnival.
And then if you love art,
coming Carnival July 25th to August 4th. Yes. And then, as Alfonsino was saying, if you love art, then you're coming down for our art week in November 11th to November 18th. Again, the beach is just the beginning.
Exactly.
I'll have to invest in either a yacht or buy a piece of land.
It's affordable. The thing is, right? That's the good thing, that it's affordable, and you have ways how to get there, right? You have into Caribbean, easy. Liat as well. You understand? So
and you're based in Antigua.
And we're based in Antigua, exactly. So
Mr. Tito Thomas and I speak
Mr. Tito Thomas, exactly.
Yes. Okay.
You know.
Good people.
Yeah. So easy peasy.
Well, enjoy your stay in Grenada. I'll see you at Fruit Fest tomorrow.
Definitely.
And we'll
come down for a chance. We're inviting all of your listeners, all of your viewers to come and see us at the Antigua and Barbuda booth to win that trip to Antigua. Yeah. When you win that trip, you're coming for Carnival.
Okay. I'm staying there tonight. Okay, folks, tell you what we do. I've been speaking with two representatives from the Antigua and Barbuda Tourism Authority. We take a quick break off the set, and then I bring on the folks from Fruit Fest, which will be on tomorrow. Don't you go anywhere.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Queen and you queen
Before the digital age, before the world moved at the speed of a click, there was a signal connecting a nation. In 1986, a journey in broadcasting began in Grenada, a journey that would grow into a trusted voice across the country. For 40 years, through radio and television, we've been there for the stories that shaped our nation, the news that mattered, the voices that informed us, the moments that brought us together. Your stories, your voices, your moments. The Grenada Broadcasting Network, 40 years strong, one nation, one network.
My name is Tanisha Masha from Gulf St. John's. For the past 15 years, I've been listening to Classic and Hot FM, the best news station ever. Kudos to GBN.
GBN, with you anywhere and everywhere.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. The conversation really extended this morning, but nonetheless, we've got to do what we've got to do. Welcoming to my Antiguan friends again, Fruit Fest, which is on tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning. Awagwan.
Yes,
We're good, man. We're good.
Yeah,
man. We're good. How's Fruit Fest going? I mean, it's been the talk on the ground that, you know, the place to be tomorrow. Everybody's converging to the Monrouge playing field for Fruit Fest.
Yes, sir.
How is it progressing?
Let me just first talk about how happy we are to be back here in Grenada. You know, the hospitality has been great throughout. So let me just say hi to my Grenadian friends and family, because you know you're one people.
Yes. Of course.
But it is going good. We're just about 70% there. Today is just our final completion, you know, adding our branding and just making the area more festive. So we're on our way to a great event. I just hope you guys understand what this means to us as a region. We're always advocates of interregional travel, so there are a lot of Antiguans on the ground right now coming here, and from the region as well, Kititians, Vincentians, they're about just for this particular festival. And we hope this grow into something huge that you can just understand the importance of us integrating and really showcasing our products and skills to the rest of the world.
Okay. What would have to happen tomorrow that at the end of it you can look back and say, yes, this event was successful? What must happen for that to be said?
Well, simply the connections, the networking aspect of it. The takeaway is not only on the day, it is the information that you would gather from the different booths, stalls, from the patrons, that the actual vendors that are there, getting their products out, getting persons. If one person walk away knowing a vendor that they did not know, it was a job well done. That's what it is.
That's the intention to
network.
Madam, what would make it successful for you?
I would say, just to add to what Hamish mentioned, on top of that, the educational part of it, where persons can learn about their roots. And when I say their roots, they're here. So we're going to have lots of live demos where persons can learn how to care for their hair, what works, what doesn't work. And on top of that, you have an empowerment talk by 3 young female Grenadians, where they're going to speak about their journey. And one topic that I am looking forward for them to speak about is natural hair in the workplace. And you know, there's this mindset, or there's this
taboo,
there's this stigma that your hair has to be straight into the professional, or your hair has to be pulled back or in a ponytail, or, you know, well kept to be in a professional environment. And if it's one thing they're going to be speaking about, I'm looking forward to, I should say, is them speaking about having their natural hair in a work environment and being accepted. So we're, you know, looking out for the educational part of it, where persons can learn about their hair, learn about their skin, and learn about accepting or loving the skin that you're in. In other words, then going back to our roots, embracing your roots. In other words.
Okay. Is it too late now for people out there who are listening to register, or people can still register?
It's late.
It's late.
Yeah. Registration is officially closed.
Right.
And we'd like to say thank you to the vendors, over 40 vendors that are ready to go on the grounds at Monroe Playing Field tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. It is going to be a festive weekend.
Okay, I realized, as I said earlier, that it's intended to take it around the region. Where after Grenada, where's next?
The next place is St. Kitts and Nevis, and then we move on to Barbados.
So back down here.
Back down this way. So it's definitely a movement as opposed to just being a festival.
Yeah.
You know, the educational part, and also making sure that each island stands on its own, basically to showcase what you have. And there, if you're going to be at Montrouge tomorrow, there are going to be things that you didn't know were produced or made right here in Grenada. I bet you that one.
Wow. Okay, so from here you go to St. Kitts, then Barbados, and then you come back to Grenada. When?
No, we go back to
Antigua and then come back to Grenada.
And then back to Grenada in April.
Okay, so is this going to be an annual event now? Every year? It's on their calendar now?
Once the Grenadians accept it like they should.
Yeah.
Or they will definitely have been. And yes, it's definitely going to be annual because they already bought up the ticket. So it's definitely a vibe.
Right. So you're satisfied
with registration?
Satisfied.
Yes.
And let me tell you something. Grenadians are the ones that would stay on the edge and look in.
Yes.
And when they realize, hey, this is good, next year you'll get threefold. You have 40 vendors this year. Next year you'll have 120 at least.
And that's the aim. The aim is to just uncover the gems, see the persons who actually carry this country on their backs on the day-to-day as it pertains to creativity and the arts, as well as the products that are for us, by us.
Okay. All right. Anything you thought we missed that you would like to mention as it relates to tomorrow?
Just the way some persons can get tickets, and the age range, the different areas. Because it's a family event, first of all. It's not one of those events that you can only take adults because the atmosphere isn't inclusive of children. So it's a family event. So we even have a zone that the children can be while the parents are shopping. So normally that's what happens there. As Marissa will give you some of the ticketing outlets and how you get the access to what is left of the tickets and the tiers. Marissa?
Take it over.
Yeah, you have this.
Okay, so platinum tickets are completely sold out. That's the gift. That's the top tier. That gives you a gift bag. You get an umbrella. You get bonnets. You get a Profess merch. You get hair samples and skincare samples. That's completely gone. Then you have the gold package, which is 70 easy. You get a Profess gift bag, and then you have the silver package at 50 easy, where you just a general admission. Tickets are available at Grenadian Optical, Gittins Pharmacy, or Go to Feds online. I think Grenadian Optical and Gittins Pharmacy, majority of the tickets are sold out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So some of the things that are often overlooked. There's a whole ton of takeaways from this event. Not just educational, but there's a lot of merch and products. So don't just hear about it, be about it. You have to be there to understand. The merch is amazing. The takeaways are amazing. You'll definitely get some hair and skin products inside your gift bags, that will be the platinum and the gold as well. And it's just a great space to be in, of course, understanding and learning our products, what works for us, and what we continue to use, to make sure that we have good skin and good hair and a good feel as all people should have.
You know what impresses me most about this? the possibility of networking.
Yeah.
That's my takeaway.
That's the gem. That is the gem.
Around the region. That's most important to me. So I want to congratulate you all as the organizers.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And the love and affection and warmth from Grenada, I know you will reciprocate it when you get back to Antigua.
Most definitely.
And I'll see you in Antigua in July, August.
Yes. And then I'll see you in Grenada in July, August.
Spice man. Spice man to the world.
We got the tickets, but we don't have accommodations, but we're not worried.
But you got your backpack and you're ready. Folks, that's it. Don't forget, FruFest is on tomorrow. It starts at 11 at the Monrouge playing field.
Yes,
tickets are still available, not many, but go on out and support. Get the opportunity to network. Thank you, folks, and
thank you so much.
It's always a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure.
See you tomorrow. Folks, we take a break. We'll be back.